Hey, this is Michael with Digital T-Shirt Shop. So, how have things been going with Digital T-Shirt Shop? Um, you know, that is a good question. I've got to plug this in because doesn't have a lot. Just to give you an idea, my goal with Digital T-Shirt Shop has always been to get up to 20 shirts a day. 20 shirts a day in sales. Uh, I'm not set up, and I've never wanted to really run the business in a way that I was um, a wholesale business, that type of thing. I feel my business model works really well with drop shipping and with retail and consumer sales. My glasses feel funny. Um, so here's what I've gotten in the last 30 days. Okay. Um, Etsy, 14 sales. That's less than zero point 0.5 t-shirts a day. Half a t-shirt a day. It's horrible. Horrible. Crappy. Horrible. Um, at the moment, I have 141 active listings. So I don't have quite as many products listed on there as I did before. At a point of a while back, I went and I took off about 100 things that had not sold in the last year, which dropped the number of listings that I had. But I guess kind of what was going through my mind was paying for all those listings that just weren't selling. Um, so I don't know. I need to go through and relist some items or do something. Um, let's see here. So 14 sales. If I go to Amazon in the last 30 days, it's a little harder. It's only showing me the last 7 days here. And they've got a new, okay, last 30 days right here. 14 orders. I have averaged between Etsy and Amazon, which is where I put the bulk of my business, uh, 14 orders. So between Etsy and Amazon, I'm averaging one shirt a day. Not even one shirt a day. It's like 28. It's like a February month. One shirt a day in February. I'm not even hitting a full 30 or 31 shirts, which would be a regular month. So I'm probably at like 0.95 shirts a day. It's just not good enough. I'm 19 shirts away from my goal, and I'm nowhere near looking at those numbers with those two products. If I was running this and that was all the business I was getting, and that was my whole business, I'm not making it. I'm closing my shop. I'm selling my equipment. I'm going out of business because honestly, I'm really not making anything with that. And um, I've kind of noticed this trend. I've noticed as the Merch by Amazon's increased, and I'm part of a number of Merch by Amazon groups, and there are people that seem to just be killing it on Merch by Amazon as well. And I'm still stuck at tier 100. I've not been able to get over tier 100 on Merch by Amazon in the last month. Well, between last month and this month, I've sold 7 shirts. I'm up to an all-time of 29 shirts. I've got, I think, 79 of my 100 filled. I've made a whopping $37 roughly. $26.90 last month, $10.76 this month. What is that? That is $27.66. Now, $27.66 basically takes me and my wife to Wendy's for dinner I mean, it doesn't do anything else other than that. That is not a sustainable, livable income. Making that off of merch by Amazon, that's not even a supplemental income. It's absolutely horrible. I again 79 out of 100 products on there. I am making more money off of selling 14 shirts on Amazon a month versus the 7 shirts on merch by Amazon in the last month. Spreadshirt. Spreadshirt. Let me get logged in there real fast. Spreadshirt. So in the last 30 days, I have sold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 items, all marketplace designs, $16. So, and I have no idea how many items I have listed on here. 1,000, something like that. I've got a lot of items listed on Spreadshirt. I've not been listing anything the last little while. I've been busy trying to put things elsewhere, but still, it is not impressive at all. Not impressive at all. Now, because I've kind of seen this trend, I've wanted to draw people to my own website, thinking, hey, I've got digital t-shirt shop out there all over the place. I put my domain name all over the place. Let's point it to a regular e-commerce site. Let's see if we can draw traffic and sales off of that. So I have my digital t-shirt shop website, and that is up now. And I've been consistently adding items to it, and I'm up to it looks like, I don't know, what is that, 1,200. Seems like I should have 1,200, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I don't know, might be up getting close to 2,000 products on there. I've got some real holes in there. I've got a lot of wedding on there. I've got quite a few of my Halloween designs on there. I don't have any of my other holidays. Christmas I need to get on there. I think I've got a couple of sports. No, I don't have any sports on there yet. I kind of just draw things based on a lot of, just kind of whatever I feel like doing at the time. You know, I don't know. I've got some school and education shirts that probably ought to be put on. School's going to be coming up pretty quick. Some superhero things. I've got some more travel type things as well I need to get put on there. I don't know. I've got a lot of things I still need to put on there. I know I've got still a few thousand designs, and those are just, I've got those just general interest designs, and then I've got all my religious designs, and I'm leaving all the religious off of here, and this is going to just be more the general interest type stuff, covering all the different categories that I draw things. I also started a pay-per-click campaign, and so Google AdWords, and then got it all linked with Google Merchant for, so it would show up in Google Shopping. I kind of noticed I ran just a short campaign for a couple of days when I did a campaign based on just focusing on a single category, my cost per click's significantly higher. Like, so if I did just Hawaiian shirts, I'm paying $1, $1.50, sometimes $2 per click to get that exposure, doing the shopping feed through BigCommerce and pushing that feed, and then linking it to an AdWord account and everything. My cost per click significantly less. There's I'm assuming they're probably just text ads and things like that that are showing up on people's websites and stuff. But for example, 24 cents, 43 cents. There's a couple that look like they're a little higher. 15 cents, 12 cents, 8 cents. So the cheapest ad has been 8 cents. 8 cents for a Mexico t-shirt. Mexico. Anyways, and I'm getting looks like I'm getting some hits and traffic, but I'm not generating any sales yet from it. And, maybe that might be, something, good clicks versus bad clicks. Possibly, I don't know. I'm just trying to get exposure and get people to the site to begin with. It looks like I'm getting, a few thousand views a day, and I'm getting, I don't know, between 2 and 6 clicks a day. It doesn't look as though I'm spending my full amount per day. So I went and I increased the amount that my budget per day to try to draw more people. And actually, when I did that, it looks as though my number of clicks actually went down, which is kind of interesting. But you'd think that they would. I don't know. We'll see. We've got to tweak it and watch it and play with it and fine tune it and see what we can get as far as exposure off of that. Anyways, that's kind of what I'm doing. So digital t-shirt shops kind of in the mire is what I would say. Hardly getting any merch by Amazon sales, hardly getting any Spreadshirt sales, hardly getting any Etsy sales, hardly getting any Amazon sales. And we're trying to get the website off the ground, and it almost feels like a dead fish in a murky pond. You know what I mean? Which is a far cry from this season last year, when we were starting to climb and maximize the sales on those solar eclipse shirts, which were just skyrocketing last year around this time. And this is the polar opposite, complete polar opposite. It's dreadful to even talk about. I'm done talking about it.